is for alligator, chomping with a smile.
C is for cat, purring soft and sweet.
D is for dog with 4 happy feet. E is for elephant, big and gray. F is for fox, clever at play. G is for giraffe, tall and bright. H is for horse, galloping with might. J is for Jaguar, ready to go. K is for Kangaroo, jumping so high. L is for Lion, king under the sky. N is for Newt, crawling with ease. O is for Owl, hooting in the night. P is for Penguin, sliding in delight. Q is for Quail, small and quick. R is for Rabbit, hopping with a kick. S is for Snake, slithering around. T is for Tiger.
V is for a vulture, soaring in flight.
X is for X-ray fish, shiny as can be.
Y is for yak, strong and hairy.
Z is for Zebra.
A for apple, A for ant, B for bat, B for ball, b. C for cat and C for cup, D for dog, D for ducks, E for egg and E for elephant, F for frog, F for fish, f. G for goat and G for grass, H for hand, H for head, I for ice and I for igloo, J for juice, J for jar, K for kit K for kite, k k k k k k. L for lamp, L for leaf, li 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 li. M for man and M for monkey, N for Nick, N for nose, no 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 no. O for ocean, O for oar, O O O O O O. P for palm and P for parrot, P P P P P P. Q for queen, Q for quail, Q Q Q Q Q Q. R for rope and R for rat, R R R R R R. S for sun, S for sunflower, S S S S S S. T for tap and T for tub, da 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 da. U for uncle, U for umbrella, B for violin, B for violet, b b b b b b. W for whale, W for water, wa 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 wa. X for box and X for fox, Y for yacht, Y for yellow, ya 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 ya. G for Jew and G for zebra, G G G G G G. G for Jew, G for zebra, G G G G G G.
A is for apple, apple. B is for baby, baby. C is for coconut, coconut. D is for donut, donut. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for fairy, fairy. G is for gorilla, gorilla. H is for head, head. I is for ice cream, ice cream. J is for joker, joker. K is for keyboard, keyboard. L is for ladybug, ladybug. M is for monkey, monkey. N is for needle, needle. O is for octopus, octopus. P is for parrot, parrot. Q is for queen, queen. R is for rainbow, rainbow. S for spider, spider. T is for tiger, the tiger. U is for umbrella, umbrella. V is for violin, violin. W is for watch, watch. X is for xylophone, xylophone. Y is for yak, ya. Z is for zebra, zebra.